guys, good morning. Let's going to start with our with our topic for today, and it's going to be punctuation marks. We have been seeing 4 basic punctuation marks: the period, the comma, the exclamation mark, and the question mark. Today we're going to see the ones that help us to complete our sentences. Okay, so let's start. Get ready. As you can see in the picture here, you can see the basic punctuation marks. There are 14, as you can see in the screen. In the first one, we have the full stop. The full stop or period is the one that we use it for declarative sentences and for imperative sentences. And we use it at the end of the sentence in regular, like I like pizza, and you put a period. You are my friends, and you put a period. Okay? Also can be negative sentence, like I don't like water, and you put a period. Okay? So you have affirmative and negative sentence in declarative and imperative sentence, like we saw it in the last video. The second one are the question marks. If you can see here, the question marks, we all already studied it, and it was with questions. Okay? Then we have the comma. We have one video all complete about the explanations about the uses of the comma. So just do not forget that it's a pause, a small pause for separating two different ideas, two different clauses, or separating items in a sentence. The exclamation mark, as you can see here, the exclamation mark is showing an emotion. I am happy, I am sad, I am angry. You use the exclamation mark to show an emotion in a sentence. Now, the next one is the quotation marks. Actually, we make this movement when we use it, quotation marks, because we use it for saying or for explaining something that other people said, okay, in the past. Actually, we use it a lot in quotes. That's why it's called quotation marks. Like, if I want to express something to you, I'm going to use quotation marks, okay? Now we have the colon. The colon that you can see here, the colon, we use it for explaining, or we use it in dialogues. Remember in the first bimester we saw using colons for dialogue when you have a movie and you want to express something that the character said, like Nemo, and then you put the dialogue of Nemo, okay? Or if you're going to say Iron Man, and you put colon and then you put the dialogue. Another use for the colon is when you want to make a series, like a list. Fruits, and you put the colon, that it's like 2 points, like you can see here, and then you express all the list or all the items for the list. Okay? Then we have the semicolon. Semicolon is not very common. We use it in special sentences for separating ideas or clauses. It's almost like a combination between a colon and a comma. That's why it's called semicolon. It's a bigger pause, but it's not very common to use it. Then we have the apostrophe. The apostrophe is very common, especially in contractions, guys. Contraction like couldn't, didn't, won't, isn't, or his. We use it for making contractions. As you can see here, we have the hyphen. The hyphen is similar or is the same that using the dash. Dash or hyphen, we use it for compound words. Like what you remember when we are making a spelling and you look at a line for spelling the word, it's a hyphen or a dash. Okay, it's a line that we use it for joining words. Also a hyphen, we use it also for dialogues. And you put the line and then what the people or the character is saying. Another is the slash. The slash, we use it a lot in websites, or we use it to separate letters. Okay, it's like a perpendicular line. Then we have the ellipsis mark, like 3 points, 1, 2, 3, as you can see here. The ellipses are points that we use it to make a bigger pause, but it's not a period. It's like holding the idea but or containing or completing the sentence, but knowing that there is more information after. And finally, we have the brackets. You already know how to use brackets. It are information to express, but it's not necessary. Other thing that we use it, the brackets are for when you're writing a play. Remember the scenery or information, it's in brackets, like explaining what the character is doing or where is it. You can say at the restaurant, and it's going to be in brackets. Okay, brackets and parentheses have the same use, but only the shape is different. Parentheses are round and brackets are a little bit square. That's all. Hope you like it, guys. And then we're going to have some information, or I'm going to show you some examples that you are going to see in the screen with to identify correct and incorrect sentences. Pay attention because it's going to help you with your next assignment that it's answering your PDF. Let's start with our review, guys. First example, I need to buy some food, cereal, cheese, fruit, and some vegetables. First we have a colon that indicates a series, and then we have two commas separating idioms, and at the end we have a period. That's why the sentence is correct. Number 2. Last summer we went to Asia. We visited Tokyo, Japan, and Beijing, China. Now guys, let me explain you what this is correct. We use semicolons to indicate the city and the country and a sentence. That is the correct use for this one. As you can see here, we have Tokyo that belongs to Japan, and we have a comma that indicates the small pause in the sentence and the period at the end. That's why the sentence is correct. Okay? The other example is Beijing. Beijing is using a semicolon because it belongs to China. Next one is you are my best friend. This is incorrect. Why? As you can see, it has a question mark at the end, and the correct one would be using a period. I like sushi, but I don't like ramen. It is incorrect. Why? Because you are missing to write the comma. Yesterday we went to school. It is incorrect. Why? Because you are missing the comma, and also because at the end of the sentence it's a declarative sentence, so you have to write a period, not an exclamation mark. Hope you liked the video, guys, and don't forget to write your comments if you have any questions. See you next time, guys. Bye bye.